Tommy is looking for a second date update. He went on a date with Chrissy and hasn't heard from her since, so we're going to try to help him out. Hi, Tommy. How are you?
Hey, guys. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Happy to be here for you.
How did you meet Chrissy and how the first date go? Let's go from there.
Well, I met her on Tinder, and we met up for drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We were at the bar for over an hour, and I was feeling it. I was really feeling it, like big time.
And you're feeling what? Besides the obvious attraction, meaning like I'm going to score tonight, or this is someone I could potentially see myself in a relationship with?
Both. I mean, she's just drop dead gorgeous, and we got along really well. And you know, she has this really beautiful, gorgeous smile, and she just kept smiling a lot. And you know, to me, that was an indication that yeah, she's having a good time.
Good so far.
Cool.
Okay, part of me was thinking, okay, this is going really well. Maybe she's coming home with me tonight.
It was going that well that you thought she might. Okay.
Yeah, I thought that she would, but it didn't turn out that way. And you know what? I was okay with that. I was cool with it. I thought for sure that I'd be seeing her again.
At least that.
Yeah. A second date, you know, just a second date at least.
Fair enough.
And I don't know what happened. I don't know what the deal is. When she left the bar, you know, she put her hand over my shoulder and she said, you know, have a great night. And I told her we called her again.
Thanks.
I love his reenactment of it, like kind of whispery too.
it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it sounds great, but I've called, I text, and nothing.
Uh-oh. This does not
But you're
sound
pretty
good.
sure you were vibing with her.
I was, and, you know, I was getting the signals that she was having a great time with me. I mean, could I be wrong? Yeah, possibly, but I don't think I was.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Well, why don't we take a break then? When we come back, we'll call her up, try to get her side of the story, see what her impressions are. Every now and then we find out it has nothing to do with you, that you were right. You know, she was vibing with you, but something else came up or another person came back into her life. And we'll explore all those possibilities as Second Date Update continues.
Behind Beautiful Things is brought to you by The Human Condition.
Pretty simple enough. Tommy met Chrissy on, I think you said Tinder. They got together for drinks. I don't know. How much time do people typically spend? And Tommy, I'm not sure how much time you spent chatting back and forth with Chrissy before you finally made a date. But I know some couples that they chatted for weeks.
Yeah, it's
almost
like,
went into months before
Yeah.
they finally saw each other in person.
Yeah.
I want to say we were there for, you know, maybe 2-3 days.
Oh,
It was
not
short.
long at all.
It was
Yeah.
short.
So he's feeling not just an attraction. Oh, my goodness, she's beautiful, and we're connected. This is going really well. I'm really enjoying this. This is somebody I could potentially see. You said you kind of got the sense that you probably not score with her that night, but you figured at the very least you'd get a second date because this is someone you'd like to maybe see on a regular basis. But then
Oh, for sure, yeah.
she was like, oh, well, this was great. Thanks. And then sort of dipped out, and that was the end of it. So we're going to call her up and see what she thought of Tommy and her date with him, and if there's any chance of these two getting together again. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Hello.
Hi, this is Chrissy.
It is.
It's Jeff, Jen, Fritch, and Tim at
Hi.
Q102.
Morning.
How are you?
Hi.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Is this second date update?
Has it always been your desire to be on Second Date Update? You sound really thrilled.
It hasn't, but I'm super excited to talk to you too.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, we're thrilled to have you.
You sound very nice.
Aw, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I try.
I can see what Tommy saw in you.
Oh, I was wondering if it was Tommy. Okay.
You have very magnetic personality.
Aw.
He really enjoyed his conversation with you and getting to know you. You didn't seem like you were in any hurry to get out of there because I know you spent at least an hour with him at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's any indication.
My memory of it's a little different. I don't think I was there even an hour. When I got to the bar, I'm pretty sure he'd already been drinking.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. So he was already kind of like blurry-eyed and like just from the very top, he was coming on really strong, you know, like
oh.
Yeah, like handsy. um,
Ick.
yeah, and then like he kept saying stuff like, "When you come home with me," oh my gosh, what was one of them? "When you come home with me, I'll show you what I can do with a spoon," or something like that.
Hey.
When you come home with me.
Yeah,
The good old-
Okay.
yeah, right. So it was all this weird stuff. It was, "When you come home with me, you'll be impressed with how I keep my bedroom."
Oh, boy.
So he was just very presumptive, as if,
Yeah,
you
he
were
was very
definitely going to
drunk.
be coming home with him.
Right. It was very presumptive. I think I'm pretty dang sure he was already drunk when I got there.
Oh, no.
And I mean, my memory is that I was there like half an hour, and he had like 2 actual cocktails during that time. Like it wasn't
right.
just, beer or something. Like he was going hard.
Oof.
Oh, like a whiskey or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I ordered him a water at one point.
Yeah.
Kind of letting him know you thought maybe it would be a good idea for him to sober up a
Slow
bit or
down.
Help him
something.
pace himself. Maybe slow it down.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he might get kind of, mean about it, and to his credit, he wasn't mean. He was just really sloppy and just so aggressive.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, that's not fun.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's bring Tommy into the conversation. Chrissy, you know how this works. We got Tommy on the other line.
Yeah.
Tommy, did you have any idea you were coming off that way to her?
Look, I have no idea what you're talking about. I thought we were getting along great. I mean, you were definitely putting it out there that you were interested. I mean, I really thought that because of your flirt behavior that you'd be coming home back to my place.
I'm sorry I gave you that idea, but I think a lot of that is on you, Tommy. I was trying to be pleasant and, frankly, get out of there without creating a thing,
Yeah.
You sound pleasant by nature.
And just nice. Do you find that that is a struggle with you and men, that anytime you are nice, just because that's who you are, they tend to take it as you flirting or you showing interest when there may be none there? You're just being nice.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And, the boundaries thing can be kind of hard, particularly if it's a guy you just met and he's drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jen.
I do. I really do. I lived it. I lived it.
You listen for a second. For the record, I was not wasted. I can hold my liquor. Okay. Now I do apologize if I misunderstood the signs that you were throwing my way.
Mm.
Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you weren't drunk. It doesn't change the behavior, though, that I saw and the way you were acting.
And maybe she was trying to avoid someone pointing the finger at her and saying, "Now you listen."
Okay, maybe that was not the right thing to say, and I do apologize for that. But look, I thought we got along great, and I was hoping that you would give me a second chance to show you better.
Well, Chrissy, if you decide you want to go out with him again, we'd be happy to pay for it.
Sure.
I feel bad saying no, but I really feel like I got the information I needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, it's a free meal for both of us.
You can't use the gift cards on
Listen to
drinks.
That's
funny.
true.
That is true.
Yeah, we can't. It won't cover alcohol.
He can afford his own, though. It sounds.
That is hilarious.
It's a liability thing. We'll pay for the food. We don't pay for the drink. That's on you. But unfortunately, it sounds like a no, Tommy. But we appreciate you putting yourself out there and coming on Second Date Update. And Chrissy, we really appreciate you being so open and taking the call. And it sounds like you're a fan, and that means the world to us.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, thanks for having my back, you too.
Always.
Yep.
Take it easy.
Okay, bye.